Howdy humans, welcome to my channel. This is Micah and I am back. I know that I had gotten really behind in my posting of videos and things, and I actually just went through and deleted a whole bunch of footage because I'm like, this is really no longer relevant. It's from like the beginning of February and today it's almost April. So today we're starting over and it's pretty organized mostly. But if you're new here, welcome. If this is your first taste of me, things can get a little chaotic. I've got some ADHD going on, and sometimes that comes into play in my videos. If you're not new here, thank you so much for coming back. As you all know, I very much appreciate every time that you click on one of my videos and spend some time with me. A little bit about me. I am a mid-40s single mom. I have 2 teenagers still at home. I have 3 older children who are out on their own, living life, doing their thing, and doing great. I do a zero-based budget for the most part, and I have a single income with a little bit of side hustle income when I'm working it. So that comes into play sometimes as well. And I am, once again, so glad that you're here. If you watch this video and you like my content, please click the subscribe button, and it helps support my channel and makes me keep going. So the last couple of months, life has been lifing. And when that happens, if you can hear my printer in the background, I apologize. I just finished printing these little fully funded slips that I designed this morning. Look how cute those turned out. I love them so much. Anyways, that's not the point. I apologize if you can hear my printer. But if you like these, let me know and I will throw them on Etsy. Anyways, not the point. Life has been lifing. And when that happens, my mental health sometimes doesn't do so great. So I've been fighting a depression wave. I'm pretty open here about the things that I deal with. I've been fighting a depression wave in not great ways I've been spending a little more freely than I usually do. I haven't gotten myself into like any sort of like debt or anything like that. Just haven't been keeping track of stuff. It's been a little bit of robbing this envelope to take care of this envelope. And I finally said, enough. It's time to get back on track. It happens to the best of us, right? I mean, I think that there are probably quite a few out there who can relate to doing that when, you're feeling a little down in the dumps, that, that little dopamine hit from that Amazon order or whatever makes things happen, right? So I'm not going to continue beating myself up over it. I've done enough of that over the past few weeks. We're going to recenter, restart, and move forward, okay? I've also been thinking a lot about the content of this channel. I'd really like to start maybe talking about some things that are budget related but kind of adjacent. I've got some ideas. If you guys would be interested in that more than just, the cash stuffings and consolidations and things like that, if you want to see more content surrounding budgeting, let me know down below what you're looking for. I'm thinking, I have a really low budget, like for groceries for the 3 of us, $100 a week. We don't get any sort of assistance, like government assistance or anything. So if y'all are interested in that kind of thing, or, how to deal with certain areas of budgeting, they're a little more difficult with behaviors and things, let me know. Like I said, I've been jotting down ideas that I think you guys might find interesting. Anyways, I'm rambling. What are we doing today? Today, like I said, we are recentering and refocusing. This is technically a cash stuffing of my last paycheck of March. But as you're going to see, it's a little bit different because of how like chaotic I've been with my spending. This isn't the usual. So what we are going to be stuffing today should be $648. So let me pull this out and we will get this counted. As per usual, I've got my little stash of, money that has come from, either my kids paying their bills or, just kind of random whatever stuff. So that's why I have to put those together. I should probably do that before I start filming, but sometimes I think it's nice for you guys to see that there are two separate things coming into play. So anyways, here's what we got. It should be $648. So there's 1, 2, and I did forget my calculator. Let me grab that. Okay, so 250, our little random 50 there that always throws me off. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 20, 40, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Like I haven't even touched, like I've done my stuffings that you guys haven't seen, but like I haven't put anything into like my 100 envelope challenge or anything. If that tells you how, like, you know, spend it all I've been. Not a great way to go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. And then this should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. $648. Fantastic. I love it when it matches. All right, so let's empty out my wallet, which is not not a lot. Okay. So my emotional support 100 is still in here, which is great because I've been buying a lot of groceries. I dealt with a lot of food instability growing up and in my marriage, and so that's something that helps me feel safe and secure. So I've been buying so many groceries. It's ridiculous, which I think probably not this stuffing, but the next one, I think I'm going to do a pantry challenge again because it's ridiculous up in my kitchen. That can go in there. Most of these are empty. Like they really are. Supplies has 10 and that is going to stay. Gas is empty. Household is empty. Giving is empty. Kids is empty. Eating out's empty. Pets is empty. Credit card is not empty because I have got to pay that sucker off. I've been using my card instead of cash most of the time, and we all know that can get you in trouble. Like, I tend to be pretty disciplined with it, but I did get a little free, I will admit. So let's start off with stuffing bills. Now, rent, I just left the money in the bank since it's due this weekend, so we're not stuffing that. Apple gets $1, and then all the way to the back, and then we've got HBO gets 16, 10, 15, 16, and Netflix gets 23, 21, 2, 3. Like, as I was getting ready for this video, I was like, did I even stuff any of April's bills? I did, thank goodness, or I would have been in a mess if I hadn't. So we're gonna go ahead and take that off. And then this is where it's gonna be a little bit chaotic. We have a new binder here. Isn't this the cutest? I mean, y'all know Rainbow Baby is like my favorite. I love this binder. It's so pretty. I love color. But this is, oh, it's so cute. I love the little cat face on the clip. Like, I got this off of Temu, and I want to say it was under $10, as most of their binders are. And I'll put a link to this in the description box below. It's like leathery. I'm sure it's not real leather, but it is so adorable. But I will warn you, when I got this, it stank so bad. Like, I left it outside for like 2 days so that I could bear the smell of it. It was bad. So now, why is this going to get chaotic? Well, this is my usual sinking funds binder, and it like wouldn't close well. Like, it was like this. And finally, I went through and I made envelopes for some various things. Like this one, you can see it's household, because I'm going to start rolling over my household money so that I can start saving up for, I want to get some new furniture for my living room. So we have some more seating and stuff in there. Right now we just have a sofa. And so I want to start rolling over like I do my pets' money. So that's what this is. My frivolous shit. investing I put in here, an envelope for a car detail, because I did do a mini stuffing that is part of the deleted footage, and I finished a challenge for car detailing. And so that's what this is. My Emma trip is in here. Dental and medical I put in here, although I feel like maybe they should go in this one. I don't know. Girls' Day, beauty, glasses, clothes, and then my oldest kids envelopes is in here. And then a Roth IRA, because I really do want to start a Roth IRA. And then passport. So this one is pretty full. I actually think I may need another binder. I don't know how this happened. I don't know how this happened. But it means that progress is being made, honestly, because I'm able to kind of drill down a little bit into actually what I'm wanting to do with my money. So the categories that I have written out over here, how much I'm going to put in each place, they're different places now. So this might be a little chaotic. So I'll just apologize now, but we're gonna keep going. But we've got these guys, so we're gonna go ahead and stuff these after we just dumped them. We're gonna stuff them now. Okay, so groceries gets its usual $200. Like I said, I budget $100 a week for groceries for the 3 of us. This gets its $50, which I don't think I'm even gonna need. Going out gets $40. Supplies gets $10. Gas is only getting $30. I do live in the path of totality for the eclipse that's coming next week, and I am going to make sure that my gas tank is full. I am not going anywhere. I'm going to stand out on my balcony to watch it, but I want to make sure that my gas tank is full just in case things are weird. So that's only getting $30 because I'm just not driving that much anymore. Household gets $25. Giving gets $10. Kids gets $20. Eating out gets its usual $65, 20, 40, 65. And then pets is getting $25. And then that one right there. And then my spending gets 20, 40, 50. As you guys can see, there's not a whole lot here, and it's my own fault. So take your knocks where they're due, right? Okay, so school lunch is getting 10. And then holidays is getting 5. Most of these are getting 5 if they're not getting skipped completely. Emergency fund is getting 10. I need to do a condensing so bad, and I think that's what I'm going to do after I film this video. And as you can see, I gave up trying to track this and just started over. Okay, Jenna gets 5. Wyatt gets 5. Birthdays gets 5. This is my month off from having a birthday in my immediate family. My children are January, February, March, nobody in April, and then May and June. So this is my month off. So it's only getting 5 this time. Pets, this is my rollover envelope, so it doesn't get stuffed in this portion. Car maintenance gets 5. And I was so proud of myself. I went this morning and got windshield wiper blades, which I've been needing to do for months, and they're so expensive. Subscriptions gets 5. Another thing that I did, my Amazon Prime was set to renew March 25th, and I had just regular Prime. Well, I am a full-time student, technically based on the way the credits fall right now. So I signed up for Amazon Student, so I saved myself like $70 with that. So yay. School is getting 5. Actually, no, it's not. I lied. I forgot. I had a mini that fully funded this, so that's why I wanted to make these. So this is fully funded, so I'm not going to stuff it anymore. It's got $150. My kids are in high school, so the school supply needs are not that much, and I tend to buy them clothes just kind of as they come up, as they need or want them. So that's probably mostly like if they decide they need new shoes or something like that. All right, now we've got this one. So household gets nothing in here. Frivolous, it's getting skipped. Investing gets 5. Car detailing gets nothing. Emma Trip is getting skipped. Dental gets 5. Medical is getting 5 this time, but my medical expenses are getting ready to increase significantly, so I'm gonna have to change how this is stuffed. I'm not sure yet how that's going to work out. Girls' Day is getting skipped. Beauty gets 5. Glasses gets 5. Clothes gets 5. Okay, and then the rest of these are getting skipped. So that doesn't leave much for anything else. I knew this. So we have 20, 40, we have $45. Okay. So what we're going to do, first off, we're going to look in here and we're going to find, we might try and find one around $20. How about if we find the $20? Since we have a 20, we're just going to go ahead and stuff that in here. Now, in my chaotic spending, I thankfully was managed to be self-disciplined enough not to do things like unstuff this or any of my other savings challenges or anything like that. I did manage to do that, thankfully. That's a good thing. Let's go ahead in here and see. Let's at least try and get a little bit of progress, right? So let's do a 1. I'm gonna skip this one. This one looks like it's got a $2 one, so let's do that one. We don't have any 5s, so we're skipping those. We're gonna skip save by number, but this money savings challenge, I think we can do, yeah, let's just do the 20 here. Okay. And then Sips and Trips is a $20 challenge. And then we've got $2 left. You know what we're going to do? We're going to say bye-bye to all these savings challenges. Is what we're going to do. And we are just going to put them in here. There's a B and an A. So A is for Australia. You've never seen that before. Well, I want to do a bucket list binder, which is things that are like my big, fat, hairy dreams. And Australia is someplace I've wanted to go since I can remember. And I figured if I can put a couple bucks here and there, then maybe I'll get there someday, right? So this is just one going into Australia. And I can't remember what I had this as, but I went ahead and changed it as I was reorganizing everything. And then B is for Bubba, which is my son Wyatt. And that's just one for him as well. So that's everything. Not much to see here. So, but I feel so much better now that everything is organized. It is ready to go for next week. And despite the fact that there wasn't a lot of progress on savings challenges and sinking funds, all of our needs are covered and even some of our wants. So I'm pretty happy with that. That's my money win for this week. What about you? Tell me in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye.